Hello everyone, welcome to the El Rasta channel. In this video we will discuss a new Donghua entitled Tiger Crane. At the heart of the story is Kia Xiaoshuan, the esteemed captain of the national exorcist team. Fate intervenes when he encounters the enigmatic Huzi, a prodigal young man with immense potential. Together, they form an unlikely partnership, embarking on a perilous quest to vanquish demons and uphold the ancient traditions that safeguard humanity. Well guys, what will the excitement of the story be like? Okay, without much more talk now, we'll go straight into the storyline. The story begins with a showing of the imperial troops with horse-drawn carriages passing through a valley called Juku Valley, a valley where it is said that there are many mountain demons. They seem to be carrying something so valuable that they use bodyguards to carry the object. But after being in the middle of the valley, suddenly they all stopped because they saw a corpse just lying there. The troop leader then approached and examined the corpse. A person called Master Kui examined the corpse, and it seemed that the human had previously been attacked by a very fierce mountain demon. He then reminded all his men to be careful when passing this place. They then continued their journey again, and along the way they saw many human skulls. It seemed that many people who had passed through this place had been killed by the mountain demon that inhabited this place. But moments later, a mountain demon suddenly attacked one of the bodyguards but was saved by Master Qi. He threw a pebble that made the mountain demon fall to the ground. Suddenly, everyone who was there became very surprised and a little scared, because not far from that place were a lot of very scary mountain demons that seemed to be attacking all of them. Master Qi immediately went forward and stood at the front because he was the leader of the group. In the other direction, the mountain demons on the valley wall looked very angry and prepared to attack Master Qi and the others. Meanwhile, the guards were preparing, but they were not very focused because they were very scared when they saw the mountain demons there. Master Qi immediately took out a very strange and mysterious weapon, while the other bodyguard soldiers stood near the horse carriage to protect the goods inside. It was seen that Master Qi released his ink energy and then fought against the mountain demons that were there. The battle between them was really exciting because it turned out that Master Qi was very strong and able to keep up with the numerous mountain demons. However, with Master Qi's strength, it seems that many mountain demons have already fallen and died. But the mountain demons still hadn't given up because there were still so many of them. And after that, the fight between them returned again very fiercely, until finally, Master Qi managed to defeat them all until there was nothing left. After the battle ended, the one remaining mountain demon was hiding under the horse-drawn carriage carrying the red pearl. But that one mountain demon was unknown to everyone who was there. Until, long story short, morning had arrived, and the place was already starting to brighten up due to the sunlight. Suddenly, Master Qi's weapon turned into a talking brush creature. The brush was a little angry at Master Qi, who used a lot of ink to kill the mountain demons. Master Qi, who heard the brush's babbling, only apologized. The brush was a little upset that Master Qi apologized not while saluting him. According to him, Master Key's father was very respectful to him for using his ink. After that, Master Key, who actually has the name Qi Xiao Xuan and works as an exorcist, admitted his mistake and apologized again to the magic brush weapon. When Master Key noticed the strange movements around him, he quickly unleashed his power again and took out a mountain demon that was under the carriage. Suddenly, all the guards were shocked and immediately surrounded the remaining mountain demons. They took out their swords, intending to kill the remaining mountain demon. But the mountain demon took off his mask because he said that he was not a mountain demon, but he was a human who was disguised as a mountain demon. So everyone who was there was very surprised and did not expect it. A bodyguard was furious and grabbed the young man's hair and intended to beat him up. But Master Key ordered him not to be rude to him because he was just as human as they were. But the bodyguard insisted on beating him up because this human seemed to be a thief. The young man then introduced himself as Husey, and he hadn't eaten in 3 days. Husey then confided in all of them that he hadn't eaten and asked them for food. Hearing this, one of the guards became angry and hit Husey. Master Key then ordered them to open the pearls for fear of losing them. A few people then approached the carriage and then opened the door of the large box. But when the door opened suddenly, Husey threw several smoke bombs at them, so that the vision of everyone who was there was blocked by the smoke bombs. After the smoke bomb went off, they were all very surprised to find that the red pearl in the carriage was gone. They were all very sure that the thief was a young man named Husey because he had just thrown a smoke bomb. But it turned out that someone named Husey had already run away. They were all now at a loss as to how to explain later at the imperial capital since the goods he was to deliver there had gone missing. Master Key was very angry and emotional, and if he met him, he was determined to beat up someone named Husey who had stolen the red pearl. While in another place, a girl was seen riding a horse. She was also passing through a forest close to the Jiuku Valley that was filled with mountain demons. The woman suddenly stopped somewhere and said that she had to return to the capital immediately, because otherwise her father was afraid of finding out that she had sneaked out to do a reward mission, and if her father found out, then he would definitely be very angry with her. After that, she immediately left her horse to speed up her journey. While at this time at the Demon Mountain headquarters, the young man named Husey gave the red pearl to the Demon King. The Demon King accepted it, and he looked very happy because the red pearl could increase his strength. The Demon King saw that the pearl was really very precious and had great power. If he ate it, then he would become a very powerful mountain demon king and be feared by other demons. Husey then said that he had given the red pearl to the mountain demon king, and as agreed, he wanted to know where his parents were. However, the mountain demon laughed out loud, and he then explained that he didn't know. According to the mountain demon king, he never knew Husey's mother, nor did he know his whereabouts, and all he needed was the red pearl that was now in his hand. Hearing such words made Husey very angry because he had been played by the mountain demon king. After knowing he was being played quickly, Husey threw the smoke bomb he had, and after that, he darted to reclaim the red pearl and then fled from that place. Seeing this, the mountain demon king became very angry and then chased Husey along with his troops to reclaim the red pearl. But it turns out that Husey is very agile and great at running away. But after running far away, suddenly the mountain demon who used the power of fire was already in front of him and exploded the fire, causing him to be thrown away. While not far from that place, the red-haired girl who happened to be there was hearing the screams or shrieks of Husey. Suddenly, a huge mountain demon charged and was about to attack Husey, but suddenly, almost all of the mountain demons there were successfully killed by the girl who then stood before Husey. But not long after that came the Mountain Demon King, who then immediately attacked the two of them. However, the two of them still managed to survive because the girl quickly brought Husey to avoid the pursuit of the Mountain Demon King. And not long after that, the ink energy suddenly shot out quickly and managed to kill some of the mountain demons that were there. And not far from that place appeared Master Key while carrying his magic brush weapon. A few moments after that, he managed to behead the Mountain Demon King and kill him. Master Key then ordered Husey to immediately come to him and give back the red pearl he had stolen. But the frightened Husey immediately hid behind the girl who might be able to protect Husey. After the girl saw the token that Master Key was carrying, she knew that the person in front of her was an exorcist from the Imperial territory. After that, the woman left, leaving a terrified Husey to see Master Key. Husey was very surprised because it turned out that the person in front of him was an exorcist from the Empire who had a fairly high position in his organization. Husey wanted to leave the place immediately because he was scared by Master Key, but Master Key forbade him to just leave. Because the pearl was stolen, he had to immediately hand over the red pearl that was currently in its hand. Because Husey did not give the red pearl, Master Key was forced to release his black ink power energy and bind Husey to prevent him from running away. He immediately checked Husey's entire body to find the red pearl. Master Key eventually obtained the red pearl, but unexpectedly the Mountain Demon King, who only had his head left, saw the pearl suddenly come to life and immediately quickly intended to snatch the red pearl. For fear of the red pearl being obtained by the Mountain Demon King, Husey quickly bumped Master Key, and in the end, the pearl was swallowed by Husey. While the Mountain Demon King's head was simply crushed, after eating the red pearl, Husey's body suddenly swelled up like it was about to explode and was filled with red energy. Master Key immediately approached him, but he was unable to touch Husey's body and had to bounce off instead. The magic brush weapons immediately said that the young man's body was in danger, but they could not help him, because the red pearl had been swallowed by the young man named Husey. But the magic brush was also very surprised because, until now, Husey's body had not exploded.
这小子尽管为难，现下我有一法。